Hey, what's going on guys? My name is TheBrokenMachine. In today's episode of BattleReady, I'm going to be giving you guys a few pointers on how to improve your reactions. To start off with, I'm going to say it's all really about mindset. You've got to get into that very active mindset, very active engagement with the game. A lot of people, they have this very passive way of playing. They just pick up the controller and they're just like, yeah, whatever. Oh, there's a guy there. Oh, there's a second one. Just walk out. Oh, there's a guy there. They're very just bad. They're not ready for a gunfight. They're not in the zone. They got to get into that mindset. So when I'm trying to do well, trying to play well, or when I am doing well, I notice I'm very much in the zone. I'm very much ready to take someone out. So when I'm playing, I'm trying to get into this very active mindset of like, yeah, there's one guy, missed him, take some more bullets, get a headshot on that guy and that guy there, and I'm ready for some more gunfights. But unfortunately, I got no bullets in my deagle, so I can't take out that last guy. No worries. But that's what I'm talking about. You've gotta get in the zone. Try and get in the zone. Like when you first pick up the game, you know, you're still in that whatever you're doing, whatever you were doing before. You've got to get into the game. It's like going to the gym for a workout or turning up for a shift at your job. You've got to get into that mindset of, okay, what's going on? I need to get into this mindset. Maybe it's an exam that you got coming up. You've got to get into that exam mindset, like ready for it, not getting distracted. So now, secondly, I'm going to talk about the controller. A lot of people, when they're holding the controller, they're very kind of loose. The fingers are just kind of hovering around the L1 or R1 or the back buttons. If you use those, you'll notice it has a bit of a give, the L1 and R1 buttons do. So you want to just push it in very slightly. And when you go to fire, you'll notice you'll have slightly better reactions. A lot of people don't do that. So that's definitely something to try. Earlier in this series, I mentioned that I like to come on this test range and do a quick little warm-up. You know, just shooting players, running around shooting players and all that. One good way of improving your reactions is to, once again, come on test range, but to try and set yourself up in common situations that you see in game. So one common situation is you'll be running along and you'll run past a building or wall and then you'll be like, oh shit, there's some enemies there, and you want to practice those kind of things. So he's gonna pop up. Yep, they're popping up, so I'll go this way this time. And what I like to do is just change the angle. So let's say I'm having a bad day, I've just gone, oh crap. So you gotta try and drop them as fast as you can. This is more about just putting yourself in awkward situations. You know, you've always came along, and we've all seen this. You're running along, and suddenly some guy appears on your left, and he goes out of view, and you're just like, yes, drop him. That's what this is all about. It's not necessarily any specific routine. It's just trying to put you in situations that you normally might get into. You know, it happens. It doesn't matter how good you are. You're going to get into that situation where one person just suddenly appears, and you got to drop him as fast as you can. So that's what this is all about. I highly recommend you use other weapons such as the deagle or snipers. Snipers are a good one because you got to be good with a sniper. So let's pick something like this ACOG scope, and let's go for the headshots. So this one, run out here. Holy crap! Someone's shooting me. Headshot. Oh, there's another guy over there. Headshot. Brilliant. And get some more. Go on a little streak. That one misses. Not sure how that missed, but it did. Now the last thing I'm going to talk about is visual information. In front of you on the screen is a section in Operation Locker. Now video games are a visual medium, and how well you can interpret them will determine how well you can play the game. So in front of us on here on Locker, I'm going to talk about this little section here. So if you look at the top of the screen, there's lots of ceiling here. We don't need to look at the ceiling. There's no way enemies are going to be up here. We don't need to see that. So I'm just going to cover that in red. That is a big no-no. Don't need to let my mind think about that. It's not useful information. Same goes to the ground. Look at the ground in the foreground. Don't need to see it. Going further up into the image, it's just waste of my view. I really don't need to look at this. Same as the wall in front of me. There's obviously no enemies there. So there's only there's fewer areas that I need to look at. So if we look on the right hand side, there's a wall on the right hand side. There might be an enemy there, we could have a look at that. And if we go further up on the right hand side, there's 2 walls on the left and the right. There might be enemies either side of that. So there's 3 different places we need to look into. And if we go on the left side, we got the wall all the way to the left. We got the box in front of us. There might be someone there. There might be someone who'll poke their head around the wall, and there might be someone who'll poke their head up on the stairs over there. So as you can see, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places we really need to focus on. Now, this is Operation Locker. It is a pretty simple map to learn, but if you can take this kind of thinking into other maps, you'll start to see how little you actually really need to look around the map. There's so much information that you really don't need to look at. You just kind of need to pick up on what do I really need to look at, and that's where the enemy's going to come from. So in here, there's like 7 places, and then you can move around. So, example, you know, if they're going to come from the left or the right, we could move to the left so I could get some cover and then go for the right guys, or could move to the right and then look over to the left, or could go straight all the way down to the left and then come around to the right. Loads of different ways, but simply, you just think about what's in front of you and where the enemies can really come from, and you could sort of break down the map very quickly and easily. It just, in your head, you just have this picture and try and develop a picture of where the enemies are going to come from. So that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Reacting faster does come with time. You know, there's lots of raw talent out there, but if you're tenacious and really get stuck in there, you can definitely improve your reactions. You know, it's not all about just your controller and how fast you are with that. You know, it's all about processing information, breaking it down, and making things a lot simpler and easier to react to. So, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good day, and take it easy. Catch you later.